Hey you all, so I've already recorded 2 messages and I just wanted to let you all know that this is going to be almost like an hour-long video. Of course, y'all can see this. The energy is a little wonky and all over the place, but if you've clicked onto this video, it was for a reason, so you might want to stick around and watch the whole thing through. If anything, put it on ×2 as far as the speed, so you can listen to it in half the time. Put on the caption so you can see the words as well, because you're going to want to see this. All right, I'll see you in the video. Ashe, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. You all can connect with me one-on-one down below in the description bar. So let's go ahead and see what messages are here for my beautiful divine feminine ladies. Okay, I do see this 10 of Wands and I also see this 9 of Swords. So I see there could be some type of stressful situation. You may feel like something is too heavy for you to carry. Okay, you have a lot of responsibilities that you're doing on your own. Okay, you guys could be up late at night. Okay, is what I'm picking up on. It is currently 12:21 a.m. Okay, so 1 2 2 1 could be significant, like mirroring, something about the mirroring effect. Okay, doing your mirror work as well. Okay, so you guys are being guided to do your mirror work, or either you guys have been doing your mirror work. Keep going. Okay, your mirror work is working, or whatever you've been doing to manifest, whatever your techniques are, they are working. 1:11 on the timer. Even if you feel like you're in this 10 of Wands situation is very heavy. Okay, the actions that you have to take, just your day-to-day life. Okay, maybe you guys feel like you've been in this 10 of Wands energy for a very long time, like nothing is changing, right? And it's stressing you the fuck out at sometimes, possibly. Like, dang, when is this situation gonna change? Like, I've been doing my mirror work, I've been saying my prayers, I've been doing everything that I know that my intuition has been nudging me and guiding me to do. So is the work working? Maybe what you're asking yourself, but it is. You have to remember, when we're talking about manifestations, the laws of the universe, quantum physics, shifting your reality, literally changing your reality, doing the subconscious mindset work, the real work, not just a few affirmations daily and that's it. No, I'm talking about the real energy work, the real inner work, and the energy, your energy, E-N-E-R-G-Y, but your I-N-N-E-R. It's your energy, but it's from the inside. Y'all catch what I'm saying, right? 222 was on the phone as well. It's like when you're doing the energy work, your physical is the last to see the results. So your inside world has shifted. Every time you do some type of work on yourself, your subconscious mind got it, heard. Your subconscious mind has heard you, but it doesn't mean your outer physical world is going to change immediately. You have to keep doing the work, and eventually all the work that you have done, it's almost like it's in cycles. It's like, okay, she's done all of this work. We're going to take this batch of work that she's done, and now we're going to give her her next reality. You get what I'm saying? And while it's shifting each reality, it may be some time in between, and so you may be thinking that it's not working and you're still in this 10 of Wands, but the inner work you have been doing, it is working. Your higher self does see you and has acknowledged the changes, the shifts that you're making. Okay, 333, loving on yourself, all of that. So keep loving on yourself through any type of hardship, through any type of turmoil, through any type of mental anguish or anything like that. Okay, is what I am picking up on. Oh, some of you guys could be entrepreneurs or leaders or something like that as well. I'm gonna put this back though. Okay, that just wanted to come out at the beginning of the read. Okay, again, something about late nights. Okay, you guys could be doing having a lot of late nights. Okay, is what I'm picking up on here. Okay, it's like you're grinding. Some of y'all could be in grind mode. Y'all doing everything y'all can right now, you know, to and that could be that 10 of wands, you know, you doing everything you can. Yeah, but that, again, that 10, it's that hardship that you feel that you're in, or whatever it is paying off. You guys could be working on something creative right now, or maybe you guys have an idea. Okay, and just because you have an idea, it doesn't mean it's going to take off immediately. Once you have the idea, you got to nurture that idea. So not only are y'all possibly working on yourselves, you should be working on yourselves. So not possibly, but you really should be. And I'm talking about doing the real work all day, every day. Literally, even it doesn't matter where I'm at, what I'm doing. In my mind, I'm constantly saying some type of affirmation. I'm constantly closing my eyes and visualizing. I don't be on my phone. I don't be on apps and stuff like that. I'm not saying I don't. Like, I may check certain social medias, but that's literally like after even 5 minutes of being on the site, man, this ain't nothing. It's boring to me. It's not entertaining. There's nothing on YouTube. There's no movies I watch. It's kind of like, it's all the social media, all that is like, it's whack. So my point is, it's like, keep doing whatever it is that you're doing far as the work is concerned. But like I said, just because you're getting, just because you have an idea, it doesn't mean that it's going to take off immediately. Okay, you got to put that thing together. It seemed like it was someplace else I was going, but it is what it is. Okay, but I definitely see you guys are moving forward with that Chariot. Even from the start of this read, this whole time, I've been feeling like, let me just start over. Let me just start this read over. Let me just start this read over. But I'm gonna keep going. Just keep going. Okay. Let's see what other messages are here. What other messages are here for whoever has clicked onto this video? So I definitely see some type of creative project or new beginning that is coming in. Keep putting the work in on your creative projects. Okay, again, Spirit may give you some type of idea, but you have to nurture that idea. And then you may come up with a plan for it. And then you have to execute it. And then while you're actually doing that, you may come into some errors or things that's not going exactly how you thought it was. Or you may realize, dang, okay, it's going to take some time to build this. You have to be committed to whatever creative project that you are going to be starting. You can't start and then stop, start and then stop, start. You have to say, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, and no matter what, you got to do that thing. If you're a black girl, if you're a black girl, if you're a black girl, do your thing type of energy. Okay, let's see. So I definitely see you working on some type of new idea or some type of creative project, okay, that you're being guided to work on or either keep going with. Okay, sometimes you may feel like, dang, I want to give up. I don't want to, like, it ain't working. Yeah, don't tell yourself that. Okay, the work is working. All right, let's see, any other energies is here? Thank you. As soon as I said that, okay, you could be cutting some people off. You could be being very serious. You're strict. You don't play type of energy is what I'm picking up on. It's like wearing your crown and wearing it proudly here. Speaking up. You're not afraid to speak up. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini type of energy, or Aquarius, Gemini, Libra type of energy. So we have the Death card here. Okay, so Scorpio energy. I definitely see that you guys are transforming, even if this transformation is on the inside, and again, you are not able to see it on the outside. You should be able to feel how the transformation, if you're really doing the work, you don't even care what your outside look like. You're not, even if you like, dang, I'm ready for this to shift, you so confident in the work you're doing. You like, man, however long this take, it's whatever. However long it takes for my reality to actually catch up, it's okay, it's whatever. Because like I was saying earlier, that's what I was in the middle of saying, it takes time. There's a time lapse, like I was saying, for whatever you're thinking and your thoughts, because our thoughts changes our reality or create our reality. So all the thoughts, it's just thought form. So it's not like, sometimes you can think a thought and boom, it happens. You think of the person and boom, it happens. So we know it works, right? Oh, dang. I was just talking about the number 7, which could be significant for y'all. And then boom, you're seeing 7s everywhere. So we know things could be instant. But when we're talking about massive change, it's a lag. It's kind of like the internet is lagging. You've clicked on the website, but it's y'all remember dial-up, AOL dial-up? It's gonna connect. Just give it some time. It's a little slow. So what the work you're doing on the inside the outside again has to catch up. So this transformation, the point is, this transformation, you already know how you feel on the inside. You may feel, let's say if you manifesting a lover, we'll use that as an example. You already know that, hey, I got my lover already in my life. You could be talking like you already have your lover. You know that you have your person. You already know it. Even if you've never met the person, you already confident, like, yeah, you may, write love letters to them, or you may just act how you would if they were already there. You know the work that you've been doing, whatever y'all manifesting. This could be money. You already know you got the money in your bank account. Even if you can't see it physically in your bank account to actually go and invest it or use that money, you still know that money is in your account. I saw 10 and 1011 on the phone, but I'm speaking. So you already know it. So even though you don't see the lover, even though you don't see the money, even though you've been applying for new positions, and even though ain't nothing came about yet, you already know you putting in the work. So you're like, man, I feel good. That's where confidence comes in. The more confident you are and the more higher self-esteem that you have from that personal work that you're doing, that inner work that you're doing, not the manifestation work, but the inner work that you're doing is going to give your manifestation work that fire, that boost, the energy that it needs to actually come alive. Because you could be doing the manifestation work. Oh, I'm manifesting $100,000. Oh, I'm manifesting $1,000. Oh, I'm manifesting my lover. Oh, I'm manifesting a move. Oh, I'm manifesting a new job, whatever. I'm manifesting peace, whatever, 1111. Even though you're doing all of that, it can still take time. Even though you're doing the manifestation work and so forth, it takes you doing the inner work on yourself to actually allow you to have a level of belief or trust or knowing that it's actually going to happen for you. You know how many people say, oh, I don't think it's going to happen, so they don't even try. A lot of people don't even try. So the inner work on your self-work, your self-mastery work is separate from what you're manifesting and your manifestation work. So again, even though you can't see what's coming up, and the work that you've been doing, you know that it's going to actually come through for you, even if you don't see it in the physical. You know that you're doing the manifestation work. You know that you're doing the inner work. Okay, so that death card energy is saying, even though you can't see the transformation in the physical, you have been transforming on the inside of you, and eventually, yes, you will see the physical change depending upon you, depending on the work that you've done, depending on the self work that you've been doing, the self-mastery work, the healing work, the shadow work that you've been doing, and also based upon the manifestation work that you've been doing, what you're actually calling in. So you got your shadow work, okay, that inner work. You got your shadow work, that's healing the traumas and so forth. And then you got your self-mastery, which is part of is shadow work, but it's also that confidence, building yourself up. And then you got the manifestation work. So you got different works that you have to do. Okay, so the camera has, I had stopped the camera and so forth, and I had to restart it. So I did put all the cards back. Okay, so we're just going to kind of, instead of starting a brand new read, I just picked up where I left off, but the board is clear. Okay, so the energy is just super weird. I am recording this coming out of the Lionsgate portal. Okay, so technically, since it's 12:37 a.m., it is August 9th, but I'm still up from August 8th. So I'm still in that August 8th Lionsgate portal energy. But most likely you guys won't even see this until like 3 or 4 days after the Lionsgate. Okay, but this is still telling you that energy from the Lionsgate. And maybe it may be a confirmation to let you know what's coming up for you, or what transitions took place on 8/8 for you, to confirm, hey, because I feel like some of you guys are actually doing manifestation work tonight, or healing work, or whatever, since it is the Lionsgate portal, right? And so this is confirmation. If you're seeing this and you've actually done the work, because not everybody's doing work tonight, right? It's confirmation that, okay, yeah, I am on the right track. And whatever work you are doing tonight, it is actually being received. Okay, all the work you do is always received, though, but especially 8/8, it's very, the energy is just different. Today has just been, it's kind of like I got off course. You get what I'm saying? It's like, it's just some things, just the energy was weird, but it's not, it wasn't bad. It was just like, okay, Spirit, I see you. So you may be rerouted. I was rerouted today as well. And I was like, for real, like I was literally going somewhere, and I was on time. I was early. And then I got rerouted. Like, I guess I missed a turn. I don't know what happened. And then all of a sudden you're never behind, but according to what I thought, I was behind, you know, the original time that I thought I was going to be there. You get what I'm saying? And it was literally only, I was going to be 10 minutes early, but I ended up being like a minute, you know, kind of out the way. So it really wasn't that bad. But my point is, the whole reroute and everything, I had to literally pull over on the highway. It was just weird energy. And I just kept saying, all right, Spirit, you know where I'm at. I didn't get frustrated. I didn't get annoyed. So any type of reroutes or any little weird energy like that, just trust the process. Just trust the outcome. I'm going to get a different deck. I don't know what's going on with the energy, but instead of just deleting that first one, because y'all remember, I was like, I felt like just stopping that video, but I'm a little stubborn. I was like, oh, hell no, ain't nothing stopping me. If something tries to get you to stop something, that means keep fucking going. That means keep going. It don't matter what it looks like. If you get rerouted, you exactly where you're supposed to be. So this part of the video is different, right? It's not, it's different. Okay, this whole reading, but I felt like the first part of the message was too good for me to not actually post it. I didn't want to throw it away and start over. Ooh, splitting the deck. We got rags to riches, staff team. Okay, this could be something about your work or your workplace. Okay, you could be a manager, supervisor, anything like this. Or either this is you being an entrepreneur, and you may actually have a staff or a team. Or maybe for whatever you do as an entrepreneur, you need to put a team together. Maybe you're still in the baby infancy stage. Maybe you're just in the idea phase, how we saw the Ace of Wands in that first part of the video. Right? But eventually you will need to build a team. Okay, but there is no rush. Okay, you're in the you're exactly where you're supposed to be. 555. Okay, it's probably going to be further along than 555, but I had to start the video. You know, I got to edit this together. You know, but yeah, the energy is just a little. But again, you guys have definitely done work tonight, okay? Some of you all, okay? Or you guys said some type of special prayer. Some of y'all could have cried. But again, when I say tonight, I'm talking about 8/8, August 8th, okay? But when y'all see this, it'll probably be August 11th or 12th or something like that, okay? It can still apply for you, but anything y'all did do on August 8th, or tonight, technically, but this is just confirmation for all of that energy. Also, Leo energy is very significant because, again, the Lionsgate portal. Okay, so 888 energy. I had a dream of 888 the other day. Okay, so y'all could be dreaming of 888. Okay, yeah, ha ha ha, comedian, that's funny. I don't know, it just feels a little wonky. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep it going. Just keep it going. Just push through. Push through, sis, no matter what. Just always push through. And don't let nobody knock you off your game. And again, if something's trying to stop you, that means, nah, don't trick me on my spot. Yeah, FedEx, mail, package delivery, okay? Y'all could be, the universe could be sending y'all some type of signals or messages, okay, with this mail or packages. Y'all could literally be getting physical packages as well. We got travel first class, so some of you guys may be traveling, okay, is what I am picking up on. Also, it's giving me, you guys are packaging up orders, is what I am picking up, or you guys are mailing things off, is what I'm picking up. So maybe that's what you're meant to, that maybe that's what that Ace of Wands is. You're supposed to have some type of product that you mail to people. Yeah, because you're a CEO, you're a leader. Some of you guys are actors or actresses or whatever. You know, it's giving me act like the person that you desire to be. That's your manifestation work. You have to wake up and be her. So be her, because you're very powerful and authoritative. Okay? It's like, know who you are. Yeah, because your gifts will make room for you. So you just got to keep going, trusting yourself, believing yourself, no matter what's going on, okay? But I can definitely feel the energy. It's a little wonky, but it's also, it's not bad. It's just kind of all over the place, like this video, but it's okay. That's what makes it unique. That's what makes it different, because the average person probably would have said, nah, I ain't putting that out there. But me, I'm like, I don't care how it looks. I'm going to put it out there. I'm bold. Who going to do what to who? Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna come through the screen and say, why did you do your video like that? I mean, you got people that be in the comments trying to say stuff or whatever, but they get immediately blocked. They will never see my page again unless they create a fake page. I don't do all of that. So that's also a sign of growth. So you guys are definitely growing, because previously people put comments and so forth. Sometimes I'll be like, because I got that Leo energy in me as well. So they be seeing that Leo energy. And I got Virgo and Gemini as my big three, baby. That's that Mercury energy. I'm great at communicating. That's why I do what I do. I'm a great communicator. I know how to explain things. That's why I'm a teacher and so forth. I communicate. I can break things down. All of that. And I used to be, and it's like, I ain't got time for y'all hoes. Whoever be in them comments, like the fake pages and all that. So my point is, keep going. Don't let your insecurities get in the way, okay? Grow from that. That's what I had to do. You know, that was me being insecure. Like, oh, they're posting on my page. Now I'm like, so I had to make sure I said something back. But when you know you that, when you know you that bitch, when you know you that chick, when you know you her, when you know you she, okay? You ain't got time to respond. I ain't got time to respond to all of that. It's immediately block. It's gonna have to take a whole lot to ruffle my feathers at this point. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, we got Hollywood, Atlanta, LA, New York, Miami, Chicago, Houston, Dallas, Vegas. So you guys could live in a big city, even if it's not listed here. Yeah, traffic jam. So you guys live in a really big city is what I am picking up on. Okay. Let's see, what else is here? Alright, let's get a few. I don't know what's going on with the energy, y'all. Maybe because it's super late or whatever, but I don't know. Money, Mac, because I can feel the energy. And maybe y'all been feeling it too. It's kind of like, you know what I'm hearing? I'm channeling messages right now. I'm hearing we're time traveling through a new dimension. We're on a completely different world. If you're watching this, you're on a completely different world than everybody else that you see. Even if you see people when you drive in, or people in your neighborhood, in your community, or 1111, okay? Even if you see those people, y'all are literally, we're all on Earth, but we're all in completely different worlds. And I feel like you're someone who travels through time and space. And you say that to other people, they're going to look at you funny. So you could be a very secretive and private person, because you know the only place that you can talk to people like this is by listening to some reads or something like that, because that's the only place that you can feed that part of you. Unless you have a physical group around you, whether it's an online physical community or like an actual physical community in person, or homegirls or homeboys that you connect with. You get what I'm saying? Where y'all can have these type of spiritual conversations. Okay, but what I'm picking up on is that the energy is wonky, because we're not in the same timelines no more. It's almost like you may not even talk to a lot of people that you used to. It's giving me your world is shifting right before. It's kind of like, oh, tear that page up. It's almost like your physical is about to change is what it's giving me, because it's giving me what you're seeing now. Okay, your life is gonna be literally looking different, and it's like this energy feels wonky because it's almost like it's turbulence. But instead of it being physical turbulence where you can feel the plane shaking, so to speak, some of y'all could have been on a plane that had turbulence, or you guys could be traveling. Like I said, y'all are traveling, okay? But instead of it being like that, we just feel the energy, like it feels weird. It's just kind of off, all over the place, whatever. It doesn't feel like it's just flowing, but it is. It's kind of like I'm hearing speeding. It's like you're speeding through the galaxies, or you're speeding through, you know, the timelines right now to get to the timeline you want. I literally see almost like Superman, like with the cape, like going up in the air. 1313 transformation. We talked about that earlier with the Scorpio energy. But it's literally like, it's like you're like in the air, like just flying, going straight up to the timeline. And so it's like you're passing all these other timelines. It's like, oh, that was this version of me, but you don't have to actually live it out because you're passing it by. So you may be seeing things in your dreams. You may be living things in your dreams. You may, let's say, you may be having dreams about your family or work situations, or just people within your community or within your neighborhood. Just what you may be actually having dreams that may feel like it's parallel, okay, to or similar to your life that you're living right now, but it's almost like it's an alternate version, but it's playing out in your dreams versus you actually, your physical body having to experience it in the real life. I know y'all catching up with me. This message is wild. If you catch this message, you are elite and you are one of fucking one. And it don't matter what your physical reality looks like. You are a star. You have that celebrity energy, even if it's not on the TV type of way and how we see celebrity. You have that energy still. You are a major key player on this earth plane. Do not play about you. You are not here to play about you. 1444. Period. If things wasn't stable and so forth at first, it's just because you had to catch your footing and your groundwork. You had to do your groundwork. Some of y'all may need to ground yourselves, go outside or do whatever, meditate, do whatever you can to ground. I'm hearing catch this fade. Okay, so it's like, child, I hope y'all ain't somebody about to catch a fade from y'all or something. Y'all about to throw them 1-2s? I got to plug my phone up. Okay. I got some affirmations playing, okay, about wishes fulfilled. Okay. Is what I'm playing. But see, it's like the wishes fulfilled. Okay. So that's playing in the background as well. So that's coming through the video. Even if you can't hear it, it's all energy. It's the intentions that I put into my messages. Y'all are some real ones. Y'all are ones that are really doing the manifestation work. Like, y'all manifesting huge. Y'all manifesting big. Y'all see how this is a little bit different from my normal, but you know, I'm a speaker, I'm a coach, you know, so y'all getting this other side of me. Even I'm a just keep it real. I've been like, okay, should I keep doing the readings, or do I need to switch it up and just start speaking and talking to y'all and giving y'all, boom, all this information? You get what I'm saying? And having conversations with y'all versus using the cards. Because right now I'm not even using the cards. I kind of am, but I'm channeling. I'm just chit chatting with y'all. What up, chat? You feel me? Rags to riches at the bottom of the deck. Y'all know who you is. Y'all got that energy. Y'all feel my energy. Y'all know who y'all is. Y'all may have been playing yourselves small, or y'all may not. You gotta see yourself as that. So if you was coming into a store, if you was coming into an establishment, if you was walking in somewhere and you were on the other side of you, how would you actually see yourself? Would you be like, dang, that's a powerful person? Would you be like, dang, I can take advantage of them. Oh, that looks like a naive person. Would you say, dang, they're a beautiful person? Like, what would you say about you if you could see you walk, like, dang, would you be like, okay, I'm a little bit intimidated? Or would you be like, okay, they got their shit together? Like, what energy do you think you actually give off? You have to know yourself. You have to see, you can do the affirmations and stuff. Okay, cool. But do you see yourself as that? Do you embody it? You have to actually embody it and be that. You got to be comfortable. Your nervous system has to be comfortable. I'm always spitting that tea. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all a money magnet though. Some of y'all, I'm hearing y'all may be called to magnetize to a bigger city or something like that, or to a different city or something like that. Okay? Never chase, always attract. I'm going to just get one more, and then I'm going to close this out because I got to edit it already. Save some money, money management, financials, okay, financial investment, banking and accountants, riches and wealth, trading, gold, stocks, trust and legalities. I'm hearing, do you trust me? Somebody wants to know, do you trust them or do you trust yourself? Do you trust the work that you've done to actually play itself out? It doesn't matter how long it's going to take. Like I said in the first half of this message, it's just a little lag. It's taking some time. Even if that lag is taking 20 fucking years. It doesn't matter. If you know you've been doing the work, you ain't even thinking about you. Yeah, you may want your situation to change. You get what I'm saying? But you know that you're doing what you can. That's all you can do. After you've done all you can do, just stand. I can't remember that's a gospel song, but Marvin Sapp, I want to say, just stand. You've done everything you can do. What else you want? I'm hearing pressure. Don't put more pressure on yourself than what's needed. But I'm also getting you putting pressure on these folks because you actually doing the work and these people ain't. You are the example. You are one of one. And you already know something major is happening for you. If you don't believe something major is happening for you, this ain't for you. Of course, people ain't going to believe until they see it. But don't you be the one that's not believing as well. Don't add to the haters. No, don't add to the doubters energy. No, you got to say, you know what? I actually do believe it's going to happen. I actually do trust it's going to happen. I actually know it's going to happen. Man, I've been doing too much fucking work for years. Bitch, I know something go pop off. Period. You're too determined. You know that you're commanding. You know that sometimes you stay in the gutter or your situation don't shift as well until you get that steam, that self-esteem. I'm hearing Kanye West. I can't remember what song, but it's something he said, power my esteem. That's all I can remember right now. But it's like spirit will keep you in the same situation and not allow your situation to change until you big up on yourself, until you be like, okay, yeah, this shit got to change. Stop being a bitch and come on type of energy. You got to trust in yourself. That's what I'm picking up on. But I pulled this out with this money magnet. So definitely something about some money being here. Of course, money will always come up. We know, self-mastery. We know, being results oriented here. Okay, self-mastery here. Yeah, studio nights. Okay, putting that time in, that night work in, or whatever you doing. Again, you've been putting in that work. I can't remember what else I was saying, but it's all good. Y'all can fill in the blanks. And child, I'm tired as well, but it's all good. I don't know if it was on camera, but I just pulled this up. Don't doubt yourself or your skills. Spirit is confirming. Spirit says you got the skills, but Spirit wants you to know you got the skills. So Spirit said, I let her cook, glorilla. You glowing up, but you got that gorilla type of energy or glorilla type of energy. It's like beat on your motherfucking chest. I know we feminines, I know we ladies, but hype yourself up. It's like, yeah, you got to know. You got to know you that chick. You got to know you her. It ain't no little work. You got to really put in that work on your beauty, on yourself, everything. You have to really show up for yourself and be on your best motherfucking behavior. Baby, I gets down. It's hitting the fan. Because you finally believed in yourself. Maybe you didn't believe in yourself enough before, but Spirit says, oh, she believes in herself now. So let's make something pop. Spirit about to make something pop for you. Spirit about to make something shake for you. Don't doubt yourself, like I just said. That self-esteem, that confidence, which takes time to build. You just got to keep doing the work. But you saying affirmations is not enough. You actually have to see yourself as that. You got to actually see yourself as that from that point of view. You get what I'm saying? When you're in your, let me see how to explain this. When you're in your body, viewing yourself, looking at yourself, even if you're not looking in a mirror, when you think about yourself, when you say, okay, I'm her, you have to be looking at yourself as if it's from an outer person's point of view. How does the outer version of you see you? And even if you've been saying all these affirmations for years, so to speak, maybe you haven't seen or felt a change because you've been saying the affirmations. So yeah, you've been saying the affirmations and maybe you've been doing some actions and so forth, but you haven't actually embodied it yet. So maybe that's why it's been taking so long. Because do you really see yourself like that? Yeah, you've been saying it and it feels good some days. Like, yeah, I am her, yada, yada, yada. But it's not the consistent energy. You get what I'm saying? You have to shift your entire energy of how you view yourself. And how you view yourself is going to show in your actions on a daily basis. How you pour into yourself. The time and energy that you put into yourself. Most people do too little. I was doing too little on myself in many different areas. I've always been an overachiever. But as far as me, I put more energy on things on the outside of me. And that's what the work was. Right? I'm being transparent. We all got to start there. So you got to put that work in. How do you actually view yourself? Not just what you're saying to yourself, but how do you actually believe what the affirmations that you're saying? The affirmations, are you just doing it because that's what I know I got to do? But do you actually feel that way? Are you putting in that work towards that way? Are you pouring into yourself? And to ladies, are you getting your hair done? When you are able to, actually afford it, because I know everybody's bank accounts could be different. We got different responsibilities. We got families and children and bills and expenses. But the more you budget, taking care of yourself, hey, this month I'm getting my hair done. Next month I'm getting my nails done. Next month I'm going to buy me a new outfit, whatever. Or even if it has nothing to do with the money, and you just take what you have and alchemize it and still put that energy into yourself, your shower, your bath time, doing, the meditation, however you're able to pour in yourself, even without it costing money, those intentions, and you actually doing that work and you actually seeing yourself like, I know I've been doing the work, so I'm confident in myself now. You building your actual self-esteem, and you actually can feel it within yourself because once you feel the self-esteem and the confidence again, you're going to pour into yourself. You're going to buy yourself the flowers. You're going to do nice things for yourself. You're going to take yourself out on dates. You're not going to be saying, oh, that's too much, I'm not going to get that. You're going to be like, I want that one. I want that one. My bank account says this. My bank account says $1,000, but this thing costs $5,000. Instead of saying, oh, I ain't got it, you're going to be like, I'm coming back for you. New goals unlocked. You're not going to you're confident that you're going to get it. You be like, yep, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get it. Many of you all may have dreams, but y'all really don't believe your dreams can happen for you. You don't think it can really happen, some of you all. Y'all got the dream, but do you really believe in the dream coming true? And do you really believe in yourself, because you're the one that got to make it happen. You got to put in the work on yourself and your dream. You got to keep showing up. Celebrities are celebrities, even if they be on that other type of stuff sometimes and joining the dark side sometimes with them contracts and so forth. But them bitches, they fucking work. They keep a job Palmer. And I ain't saying she a part, I don't know who be a part of what, but I'm just saying that she has that line. The devil work hard, but Kiki Palmer work harder. The devil work hard, but LATRICE work harder type ish. And the devil, from my belief, ain't no, oh, there's a man downstairs in hell or spiritual realm that we're going to go to this eternal flame. Hell no, I don't believe that. The devil is that shadow work that you're doing. Those bad vibes. Like, you got to believe in you. Let me get one more, and then did I say take your time? Yeah, take your time. It's okay. Things take time. Confidence takes time. Again, being very private with the signed NDA, okay? Maybe I ain't literally signing an NDA, but it's just saying, hey, you exclusive. You got to know who you are. You got to say, you know what? Let me get up off my ass and do some shit. Let me put in this work. Because like I said, them celebrities and stuff, they put in that work. They wake up at 3 a.m. They got set calls. People on the news, you know, the news anchors and all that. They got to be to work like 2 a.m. sometimes. If they doing a 5 a.m. session, your schedules be off. And depending on what work you do. But you have to do some type of work. Even if your work is dedicated to you and yourself. What work are you doing? Your wishes are coming true, though. Yeah, like I said, this was all over the place, but it happened how it was supposed to. Yes, y'all clothes. Y'all could be a fashion designer. Maybe y'all want to create clothes for other people. Sometimes things are just out of your control. Sometimes it's just the energy and it's just divine timing of it all. But don't get down. Don't ever put yourself down. Don't ever doubt yourself. Because the work is always working. Don't be like, man, don't speak that out into the universe, yo. Okay, something about a luxury car, limo, moving on. Okay, it's time for you to move on to something new. Yeah, it's time for you to have something better, something new. We got 1 week to 1 month. It's your time to shine. Okay, I'm going to pull one more and I'm going to close this out because I got to edit this together, y'all. I know, again, Holy Spirit within you is always with you. You're never separate from the Spirit within. You're never separate from your higher self. Never. And your ancestors, cultural ancestors, bloodline ancestors, known and unknown, they're always with you. They're guiding you. There are many things we manifest out of the darkness. Everything that we manifest, we call those things that are not. We call those things, let me say it in another way. We call those things from the dark into the light. We call those things from the unseen into the seen. So everything we do is the things that you desire, that those timelines, that lifestyle that you desire to be on, the person that you desire to be with, the peace that you desire, the non-material things like your confidence and your self-esteem, all that's out there in the dark out there, and you got to pull that towards you. That's why you do the work and you're magnetizing it towards you. You're pulling it out of the thin air or out of the universe, out of dark matter. People like to think darkness is negative. Everything is in the fucking dark. Everything is out of the dark. Manifestation is not what is seen. This water bottle here, this, my phone, the cards, everything, every material thing, my hair oil, everything, right? It comes from the unseen realm. The ideas come from the unseen realm. They're out there in the universe, the multiverse is out there, and we pull those thoughts in, then we take action on it, and then it becomes a physical object. So you have to, so my whole point of even saying all that was talking about the ancestors. You can't see the ancestors or those that were once here, no longer here. They're still out there in the dark now, so to speak. They went back to dark matter, to just the space, so to speak, right? And I'm not talking about science space, how we see it. I'm talking about just into the whole galaxy's universe, or whatever name we're going to put on it, right? They're out there. It's energy, right? So that, the fairies, all that, the wind that we can't see, everything is working for your good. All the things that you cannot see, the things that we can see is literally only like 10%. Everything that other 90% or whatever the percentage is, it's a big difference like that. That 90% is you doing, is in the darkness and you calling it to the light. So the point is, everything that you have been doing, all that work, just because you still can't see it into the physical, you already have the money, you already have the opportunities, you already have the confidence, you already have it all. Especially if you've been doing the work. It's already out there. You're just pulling it in. The timelines already exist. You're just pulling it in, or you're magnetizing to it, and it's magnetizing to you. That's why you're like Superman, shifting through the timelines, and that's why the energy is turbulent or rocky or weird. It's like everything seems all over the place in the physical realm, but that's because the energies are everywhere. And when you have something like the Lionsgate portal, the energies is even more intense, so you're gonna feel a little turbulent. You feel me? Like, phone call. I also saw new ideas for money. I can't live without your love. But sometimes things are just out of your control, okay? So I feel like the message is complete now. I feel like I'm glad that even though I had stopped the video, because it seemed so wonky. And I was like, let me just stop this video. So I had stopped the video. So when y'all see it edit earlier, because I was just, like I had said, I was like, I feel like stopping it, but don't stop, continue. And then something told me to stop, but that was part of the plan. It was part, even though I said don't stop, I still continued it. It was meant for me to stop the video and continue in this way. You get what I'm saying? And then I have to edit this together. So I didn't give up. I kept going. Stopping doesn't mean giving up. You can stop for a break. You can pause or whatever, but it's not giving up, because you see I'm still here. And I just had to regather and like restart, so to speak. Your intuition always be on point. Yeah, ocean, breathe, just relax. Okay, take a moment. If your circumstances are not how you want it to be, it's okay. Show gratitude for where you are, for how far you've come, and give yourself a pat on the back for the work you've done. And just breathe. Give your manifestations, just say, you know what? I'm going to give you 50 feet. Not 6 feet. I'm going to give you 50 fucking feet. You know what? I ain't even worried about my physical reality. I don't care. Let my bank account say what it's going to say. I'm going to get the money when I get it. If it takes 50 gazillion more years before I get the money, I'm still here. I keep surviving. I keep thriving. You're still here is the point. You get what I'm saying? You're still here. If you ain't got if your health hasn't shifted how you wanted it to, whatever it is, if you've been going through turmoil with your family or whatever, and or your spouse or whatever, and it just seems like y'all just bumping heads, or your job situation, you just waiting for it to change, give it 50 feet. Just say, you know what? I'm tired of trying to force the change. Let it just, it's going to change when it changes. And watch, it's going to shift quickly after that. Maybe a week or 2 weeks or something. You're going to get an idea, or another job is going to pop up, or something's going to shift within your household to remove all of the energy that's in there that has you bumping heads, or the money's going to show up. Or just give it 50 feet. Breathe. Just breathe. Just let it go. You know you've done the work. You know you manifested. Just breathe and let it go. Let's get one more. Take a deep breath. Just let it go. Let's see. Ooh, y'all see how that one to just fall out my hands? This one to come over here. So we definitely gonna take this. Ooh, the graduate. And I said this in another message. The graduate. You've graduated. Because I graduated Kanye West's graduation album. Y'all graduated. Sell merch. Remember I told y'all earlier that with this packages, that I see y'all actually sending out packages. Y'all supposed to be how you want to get more money. If it's money for some of y'all, because some of y'all, some of y'all watching, y'all got that coin. Y'all got that coin, or y'all on the upward path to the money. So everybody don't watch reads for money and so forth, even though everybody could use more money. Some people, you know, they manifest in lovers and everything else. But if it's for you and you're talking about you need advice on business, or you need advice on your entrepreneur journey, or how to get more money, the answer that you are seeking, you have to sell something. And most likely is going to be something you have to mail out to people. Whether you do drop shipping and you got people to mail it out for you, or whether you mailing it out your house, you got to get your inventory. You got to find something to sell. You got to sell some merch, some type of product, even a service. But if you sell a service, sometimes it could be difficult to get those clients in. You feel me? It could be difficult to get consistent clientele. Everybody maybe not want to actually invest their money in a service, so to speak. And it also depends on how people know about your services. So it may come in a little scattered. And even when people consistently know about who you are, it doesn't mean that they're constantly going to be buying your services. Do you get what I'm saying? Some people, if it's a service, a lot of people feel that they can provide themselves with that service. You get what I mean? So a lot of times you have to actually have a product, because people will want your product, will buy a product a lot of times before they may purchase a service. So if you are service-based, also you should be product-based. But if you're product-based, you don't have to be service-based. You get what I'm saying? So, but that's just a tip if you're somebody that's service-based and you desire clientele. Also have a product as well that you can sell, because that will get you more attention as you're marketing and so forth as well. And then more people will know about you. And then eventually you'll get those clients being on a consistent basis. But when you building, you building. And you got to put this brick, 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 you got to put this brick. And it could take 9 months, a year to build an actual house. It's a process, even a baby, 9-10 months. You get what I'm saying? So you got to stay consistent even when you're not seeing sales and so forth. And you got to stay consistent and stay with it and keep showing up. But you got to sell something. And then travel accommodations. This is the second time that we've seen travel. Okay. Where did we see travel at the first time? I think it was on another one. No, right here. On the back of the packages. So we got, that was one of the first cards out. Travel, first class, private jet, travel accommodation. So your travel you have some type of travel accommodations. But lastly, so I can close this out, you've graduated, baby. I can make it if Magic made it. If Magic Johnson can make it through everything and keep going, money or not, it was his health. Yeah, he got the money to help, but you can look at who is it. I don't want to say it wrong, but I'll just say it like this because I don't remember the name. The previous owner of Apple. You can have all the money in the world, but your health is your health. So if Magic can make it, you can make it. Something about magic as well. Orlando Magic is what I'm hearing as well. Or the Magic Kingdom as well. So Disney type of energy, whether it's in California or Florida. So California and Florida could be significant. Like we said earlier, you guys could be, that traffic jam in a major city. Okay, that's what I see. Okay, Miami, that's Florida. Okay, Disney is in LA. Okay, or one of those near cities, but you've graduated. So your work has been complete. Give it 50 feet. Your work has been complete. Give it 50 feet. Okay, and just allow everything to magnetize to you. Because when you force it, that's you chasing it. When you forcing it, where's that? Where's that? I've done the work. That's you. That's that chasing energy. No, we're attracting. We're magnetizing. We're pulling towards us. You've done the work. If you've truly done the work, you know you've done the work. And you can keep doing the work, but don't be, I did the work. Where's it at? Keep doing the work, because the work is a lifetime. You got to keep doing the work. You're going to always work on yourself. You're going to, like for me, I'm going to continue to improve on my makeup. I'm going to continue to improve on my wardrobe. I'm going to continue to find new hairstyles. I'm going to continue to find new things, luxurious things that I like. The work is still there. I'm going to always work on my self-esteem. I'm going to continuously work on my confidence. I'm going to continue work on my mindset and self-mastery. The work is always there. I'm going to continue to pour into my calling and into my business endeavors or whatever else, or whatever physical work that I do as far as going out there and getting my coin. I'm going to always, the work is there. But I'm not chasing anything because I trust that, hey, I'm putting in the work. I get the fuck up and I do what I got to do every single day by myself. So, of course, I believe in me. But there was a point where I was getting up doing the work, but I wasn't believing in myself. And I had to take a look and say, we're doing that-ish. So I had to shift and see myself from an outer point of view. And when other people see me, I always get so many compliments and just all the time. But I wasn't able to see it for years, for a very long time. I had to start seeing myself differently, how other people saw me, instead of putting myself down. And I wasn't putting myself down, but it's almost like I just didn't see me. That's why I used to be naive. That's why I used to get taken advantage of in marriages and my relationships or whatever the case may be. That's why I wasn't getting what I desired, because I didn't believe in myself. And it was because of the trauma and all that. But I had to work through all of that. But you've graduated from a big portion of the work to that you will never have to go back to. So just keep going, okay? So I'm going to stop here, okay? I think this was good enough. And again, I had to edit this together. So receive this message. It's going to be a long-ass message, but it is what it is, okay? Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. You all can connect with me one-on-one down below in the description bar. I know this message was helpful for many, many of you. And give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next one. I am Motivational Speaker, LATRICE. Peace.